go, doggy. You just wait till I'm going to stream and you jump up in my lap, bro. What's your dealio? Hey, Zero Deaths. Hey, Kai. My dog decides till as soon as I pull my chair into the room to jump on me. You gonna go or what are you doing? You gonna get out of here? Yeah, you go. Back on the bed. Yeah. Yeah, go you. Uh-huh. Move your fat ass. Come on. What are you doing? Go. Get out of here. Good boy. Alright. I did horrible in that war, but that's because I tried to use like multiple different teams because I didn't have time to play with just one team and I wasn't gemming it. Alright, let me collect my food and then we should be... I think I got one trap monster in the ranker that I can't use for the Gauntlet today, and other than that, we're still off of Guardians, so... Hopefully today isn't full of black feathers. Whoa, 26-1. Hey. I can't really say your name if that's even a name and not some letters. I think I still got that healing mask on. So hopefully I don't forget that on a node that matters. Like if we decide to use a Jabora instead of Ferris. I mean, some do. I've done slot tasks and not got paid. Errors or scatter slots and error slots didn't pay me, one or the other. I'm not really sure how getting paid and not getting paid works. I just know that anytime I haven't got paid from a fiber task, they've always given me some sort of excuse on why I didn't get paid, and I've never, like, I don't get paid. I've never once complained to them and then been like, oh, my bad, here's your gems. Never, not once. It's always been some bullshit excuse like I used an emulator when I didn't. Yeah, I gave up on billionaire slots. It took too damn long. Everybody's like, you can just auto it. No, you can't. I auto it, I go broke. If I don't bet a lot of money, I wake up and I'm still the same level I was when I went to sleep. Like, you don't get XP that fast. Yeah, level 150. I reached like level 85 before I gave up. At level 85, I couldn't auto a level anymore to where I was just like, okay, this is too much. Meaning I was basically stuck where it was either I raise the bet and auto and go broke, or I don't raise the bet and I auto and I don't get any XP. No, I didn't get the random cosmic from the LTP. I didn't even know there was an LTP. I already have a Shelly, so. Like, don't you do it during the 30%? Oh, well, I'm not getting it if it costs that many coins. I only have 500 coins. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I'd rather have the maze off. Yeah, like, I stopped collecting once I got the monster, bro. I was not logging in for no stupid ass maze that didn't give me shit. Um, there's not enough ads, bro. I don't want the monster. I don't care. We'll just pretend I did it and I got pick one that I already own. Like, it's super easy for me. It's like, yeah, I did it, bro. I got Kodama. Yeah, that's what I got. I got Axel Mech. How'd you guess? It's easier to just not play. I'm gonna stop playing after this Gauntlet stream and I'm gonna go play my other game, which is fucking 10 times more fun to play. I stayed up for 2 days straight playing Frostborn. I finally got my workbench built. I'm so excited. Today's gonna be the first day I can make my own nails. I used to have to go into a dungeon and check chests for nails. Not anymore. Now I can just mine iron, smelt the iron to bars, and then turn the bars to plates, and then turn the plates to nails. And the nails let me make cool shit like strong hatchets, strong pickaxes, which I'm then going to donate to the offering to try and raise my skill class. Telling you guys, man, the game is 10 times more fun than this one. Right now I'm working on trying. I want to get to healer too, but first I got to unlock those prerequisite classes like sorcerer is the one I'm working on. I just finished making like when I logged on earlier to basically restock all of my like my smelter, my workbenches, my stone table. Like I log in and I restock all that stuff and then log back out. That's what I did. And my speed potion but I had to make 2 speed potions to unlock Sorcerer, and I already had one made, and I didn't know how to get that liquid shit that you need for making the potions, but now that I have a distillery, I was able to turn grapes to that liquid, so my last speed potion is on the way, which means now all I gotta do is offer to the offering, and then I'll have Sorcerer unlocked. Which that I'm gonna do when I get on later. I gotta restock my stone and my wood because I spent it all. I have like no wood and no stone. But I got a lot of stone blocks, but I don't have any stone. Hey, Legend. Uh, yeah, somebody else had told me that too, that they're stuck on the login. What kind of device are you using? Yeah, I don't know if it's for. I think it might only be for Android, bro. I don't know. Not much, Vision. What's up with you, man? I'm looking forward to playing my other game. Uh, I'm looking forward to getting the Stardust just so that I can say I got 8K today, but other than that, nothing going on here. I'm not doing that maze limited path because they made it cost too many coins. Basically, they're saying we're on to people like Lost Jumper who only do the maze for 3 days and then take the rest of the week off. Like, now we're going to make you a reason on why you have to play on those last couple of days too, which is super annoying. I should have just used Shelly. This is going to take a long freaking time. I maxed my Ferris and my Steam. The only real thing with Ferris is like if you're just using him for the infinite turns, then you only need to get him to 110. But if you're gonna use him as a main monster on your Gauntlet team, you need to get him to where, if need be, you can make him faster than your Steam without making your Steam super slow. So that way you can use him versus like damage mirror nodes, anticipation SC nodes, stuff like that. But yeah, like a lot of those nodes you can just swap out Ferris, bring in Tabora, put mutant stamina runes on your Steam, use Jazzy Mask, and do fine. And then just even if your Steam's low, as long as she doesn't go below 280, you could just stamina heal her using the rune swap. Hey Tony. I have no like legend. I would say no. I've never even heard of that being a team. So like, good's probably not a good word, but 3 monsters is a team. Wait, is that the is Dratus the name of the one that is coming in 2 days? The challenge monster. It was good, Tony. I did sleep for a really long time. Yeah, I don't know who Dratus is. So you're telling me they released 2 monsters with Pierce trait this season? I would say it sounds like the next era might actually have higher stats then. I mean, if it's a Pierce monster with a deny move, then that sounds cool, but if it doesn't have any deny moves, I really don't care. Like, Pierce monsters aren't good because they have to wear strength. Like me personally, out of all the Pierce monsters, I would rather rank up Rascula, and the reason why I would rank up Rascula is because Rascula is the only one out of all of the Pierce monsters that can get away with wearing speed runes and still be useful. Like, she can stamina drain and she can purr. Meaning you could and you can pierce through and do that. I mean, stamina drain and purr is not a deny either, which is why I still say that as long as one of them does. Yeah, well, I mean, Rascula has Sherry Amulet and Pump Seed Staff. So, I mean, I need one with an actual deny. Otherwise, I'd just stick to Rascula. It's Russell. The free-to-play Russell. Old Russell Sprout. She doesn't have sword, bro. The fuck are you smoking? She's got staff and amulet, bro. Oh, wait, she does have sword. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I take that back, Philip. Good call. She cannot fully stamina drain. You are right. Jumper's brain is going to Monster Legends doo-doo land. You can only remove 180. Alright, where is the runes? Alright, so I just need to drain one of these guys. Then we can use Shelly. Oh, so he's going to be the fastest Pierce monster? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I mean, if he does hold enough to drain 230, he's not bad. I still think he to me his character design reminds me of the Terminator. But I mean, I guess he is living up to the executioner role, meaning like his job's going to be to kill one monster. But it would be nice if he had multiple elemental type moves, like how, like if they're all metal moves, it's kind of yeah, like those monsters are really lame and not interesting to me. Like you have to put strength runes on them, and then when you put strength runes on them, you're ending up putting yourself where you're going to be denied before you even get your turn. I mean, that's cool. I got Axel Mech. I was just in such a hurry, Bilal. I had to see what cosmic I was getting. What if it would have been Thunder Kong? I could have just got Thunder Kong, bro. Everything would have been dope. If I could pick any monster that I could have got, it would have been Thunder Kong. And I'm not even kidding. That's not even a joke, guys. If I could have picked one random cosmic to get, and I know, man, he's the only one I'm missing from that whole book page. I would have got like 12 level 9 chests if I got Thunder Kong. Um, I already got all the other books, Zero Death. The only books I don't have are the pay to win ones. Well, why would I be? It doesn't make any sense, Zero Deaths. You can't get monsters that don't exist yet. Like, I'm again, bro. I would rather have Thunder Kong. Like, name me a monster that you think would help me more than Thunder Kong. Aren't you lucky, bro? My guess is I'm probably going to save all of my Stardust until the next error comes out. That way, if we find out it's like how Mythics were, where like after the Mythic season was over, you kind of knew exactly what you wanted to spend your Mythic Amber on because they weren't going to make any more Mythics. Remember? Like maybe they'll do the same thing with the Cosmics, and then I'll just basically I know like who we would save for. How did you get 3 monsters, bro? Oh, you used 9. Okay. My bad. I thought you were talking about the maze. I didn't look up. I mean, Solar Flare is a nice one to get if you're free to play. I think Solar Flare is the best taunt monster Cosmic free to play. Like, or I guess period. Like, I definitely think Solar Flare has so much potential. Like, if I would have had a Solar Flare, I'd probably still be really using him in a team. I think that Solar Flare, his 0 cooldown moves make him so versatile. I feel like Solar Flare and Platypus were like meant to go together. Yeah, that's all right, Tony. Maybe they don't like this stupid shit. Well, in my opinion, the Mythics can stay in the shop. Yeah, it is kind of funny how like Shelly was a standout. Like the Gauntlet makes Shelly just like a character of its own, bro. Like if your intentions are to beat the Gauntlet, there's no more help than a Shelly. Like it doesn't actually like help you, but it saves you baits and time and resources that therefore does help you because you go basically it's like here if you're somebody who beats the Gauntlet without a Shelly, getting a Shelly is like getting 20 extra bait monsters. I remember like when Bomb Beta first came out, and I was so mad that they made a cosmic version of Dunraw instead of making him have taunt. And when I said that, people would say, "That's too OP, man. They can't do that. That's be too broken." And it's like, bro, I had to wait all these months, and they did it with Cryo, and how much difference does he really make? Like, the mechanic was needed 6 months ago, man. When they came out with Bomb should have had Cryo's stats. Cryo should have had Bomb's stats. Like, they should have made a taunt, mega taunt monster, and then later on make a Nur mega taunt monster, because like Bomb Beta shines because of Nur. In PvP anyway. In the Gauntlet it doesn't matter as long as they have mega taunt. For a meat shield, I don't know, but I 100% think Bomb is way more flexible, because you just don't understand how good a Nur is until you're like trying to kill your opponent and you're worried about them Nuring. Like, Cryo, you can just like, if you trait disable per him with something like Tobora in one move, you can ignore him then until he recasts Megaton. And then you can just purr it away. He doesn't get his trait back. He doesn't have Nur. This is one of them nodes where I've been using Vampira. Alright guys, so yeah, we're gonna do some trick. Let me math it up in my head. What's the worst thing that could happen? She goes first, babies this monster. Can't baby him, he's immune to control. If she babies him, no one hits our Megaton, so we're still good. So yeah, like this works, as far as I know. Let's make sure she's got the AoE per, just in case she does AoE evade. And then if she positive effects protect, we just extra turn per into AoE per. And then Steam Wrath will go as long as Steam Wrath is faster than 18k. Yes, perfect. Everything here is perfect. I hope. No, everything's not perfect. We never changed masks. Woo-hoo! We almost ran in. That was close to being rough. I mean, I think Odana is very... I'm saving... That's what I'm saving my Mythic Dust for. I was saving my Mythic Dust for Blaze, but I'm saving it for Odana now. The reason why I'm saving it for Odana is because Odana has the same stamina gaining attune, the AoE attune, like how Ferris has, which means that opens up so many more player versus player. Or actually, I mean human versus human. It opens up so many more human versus human ideas. And if I can bring like Ferris, Odana, and Cryo into a fight versus a human, a lot can be done in that. Only in human versus human is where I see the real use for Odana, because people that know you're going to use Steam are going to most likely like try to bring Anticipate, like Chuckle or something, and then your Odana is going to be able to like go the extra mile in that fight. So it looked like Vampire worked wonderful on that node, huh? I think I think players, if they weren't already, like we've been doing it for a couple of weeks, but I think people will catch on and realize that those that were having trouble with the Dreamer nodes, just use Vampira. Dreamer has no damaging moves. It's another Ferris day. Ferris Bueller's day off today. Again, that's like 2 days in a row. Vampire is Bay. Oh yeah, she's queen of PvP, bro. She still is. Yeah, I've been knocked out of Legend 1, but I think it's because I keep forgetting to change my runes on my monsters. Like I'll switch for war or something. Like I'd steal a relic from my PvP team, or steal a rune from my PvP defense to put on my war team, and then I'll forget to put it back until after the next day's gauntlet when I double check. And I'm like, oh shit, I left my monsters all whack for like 15 hours, and it's like check your defense log, and it's like loss, 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 loss. You don't play at all anymore, Tony? You and Knuckles are 100% playing Frostborn, aren't you? Like, I could be playing Frostborn right now, but instead I'm getting Stardust. Like, it is starting to become an itchy subject because, yeah, Frostborn is so much fun, man. It took me 3 days to get the supplies to make a workbench, though. I was not happy about that. You needed 6 maple planks, which is the same thing as 18 maple logs, and the maple logs are in a PvP area. So, like, it is super annoying. Yeah, Zero Deaths, it's amazing. It's probably the best mobile game I've ever played. old school RuneScape would be second, but the problem with old school RuneScape is it's cross-platform, so you can't really even call it a mobile game. It's just a computer game you're allowed to play on your phone. That's not the same thing. That's a huge difference in my opinion. It's too late now. I don't need the maple logs. I needed them yesterday, bro. Okay, well, that's the first time I've ever seen that. She just like singled my bait. I was like, not today, fool. I mean, I don't know which monster I should use. What if she does that stupid shit again? I forgot to put his. Oh my god, I forgot to put a relic on him, bro. Oh my god, I'm so stupid, bro. I forgot to put my stamina draining relic on my bait. And, oh well, it still worked. Oh man. Dude, this tank takes forever to kill. I wonder if the reason why the monster didn't do an AoE is because we brought the same type monster. Like I was using laser beam to bait the first time and she chose not to do an AoE. LJ is not even going to play the game by the time they would think about a monster for me, bro. Why would they make a monster for me? They still got MG to make a monster for it. They gonna reward me for negatively promoting their game? Like, that doesn't even make sense, bro. I mean, I guess they could have done it to insult me. They could have like made like some monster that was just like a big fucking head of hair. I mean, it was like a head with hair that just like covered the whole body. Call it Lost Dumper. Use a D instead of a J. Have a monster pushing a garbage can. Lost Dumper. Yeah, that's it. It'd be a garbage can with a monster coming out of it. There was nothing but hair, like from the Grudge. It looked like the Grudge coming out of a dumpster, and they call it Lost Dumper. And then everybody hits my channel up. I get like 10,000 subs overnight, and everyone's like, "Did you see you're getting a new monster? Did you see you're getting a new monster?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, I just woke up." Then I turn on my game and see that fucking shit on chinchillas. Well, that's a new one. So the gauntlet's hard today, bro. Today's the first day the gauntlet's hard. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Yeah, they get stamina regen. I do alright today. Alright, so it'd be an honor to beat the gauntlet today, guys. Because this is node 52, which means it's also node 55. So I would really like to beat the gauntlet today. Since they raised the difficulty on it. I got an axomech from the chest. Well, that didn't work. I was 2,000 life short. Oh my god, bro. Oh man, I'm actually ranking the monster that I need today. What is the chances of that shit? Maybe we just sacrifice bomb here. Instead of baiting him. He goes, kills our bomb. He goes, kills our Shelly. We go and win. Sacrifice who? You don't think we should sacrifice bomb on 52? I mean, bomb's almost dead, so I don't see. I don't understand how we could get a better chance. All right, so whichever Megataunt has the most HP is the one that gets hit. We need to be faster than 23-7 though. That's the only catch here. So we're gonna stamina heal real quick. All right. So he'll go kill Bomb Beta. He'll go kill Shelly. We'll go and win. Everybody like that cool idea? Why did he get to go? They cheated me. I lost Bombetta's runes. They turn order jump me. And I lose because of it. Well, I mean, in theory, I thought that would have worked, but they robbed me. I'm gonna rewatch my replay. I'm pretty sure they robbed me. Like, we had 24,000 speed. That guy only had 23. I should have went before him, but we lost our boost from Bombetta. Yeah. If you look in the video, it's got me going before Ferris. Even after my bomb died. Yeah, they just skipped me. You can straight watch the replay in this stream, bro. They just straight skip me. Even before Shelly died, it still had my my Shelly dies and instead of Steam going, their Ferris goes. Well, it looks like we're stuck having to use triple Uriel with that, which is like, what the fuck, man? I'm still not understanding. I'm about to pay 30 gems to revive my whole team and do it again with different runes. See if it does the same thing. Yeah, my Shelly dying is what reset everything. I'm trying it one more time. Okay, so this time it didn't steal a turn from me, but the reason why it didn't steal a turn from me is because I didn't need both their runes. I only needed one or the others to be faster than 23 something. So this is how it was supposed to go down the first time. So I don't know if that's a bug or if the Uriel essence resets the runes. I think the Uriel essence might reset the runes. If you're watching in the chat, I think we just paid 30 gems to gain that information that I think Uriel essence resets your rune like math. So if you're faster than a monster, you still have to be faster than a monster with the runes that you have after a Uriel essence trigger. Meaning once Shelly dies and that Uriel essence triggers, the only runes that the game counts when Shelly comes back to life is Shelly's runes and Steamwrath's runes. Bombs don't get counted because he's not there at the time of the Uriel essence trigger. Are you following what I'm putting down in the chat? Make sure you don't fall victim to that. When Uriel essence triggers, it goes off whatever runes you have at that time. See how I'm still faster without bomb beta? That's why it worked. Whereas before I was slower without bomb beta. Because I was wearing a strength rune. Now I still might not do enough damage. So who knows? What is 22 stamina? I didn't have enough. Not enough juice. So the double megaton idea is not a good idea. We should have went with draining them in Witchcat. It's not happening today. All right. I need to change their moves if we're going to be using them for more nodes. Must drain this guy. They also have double stamina. Where did I put all my damn runes? Oh my god, oh my god, bro. I just moved the fucking armor I put on this guy. Alright, so the lead monster is probably the only one drained, yeah. So now this guy's gonna go. And we want to drain him. He should be at roughly 280. I used my only fire monster, so I think we're gonna go with the cat. Yeah, I got Axle Mech, bro. Now, if I see the second Wang shield trigger, we just hurry up and exit. Alright. First Wang. Second Wang. I'm out of here. I ain't about to give that guy no damn extra turns. None of that shit. Wasn't enough. Need another trap monster. Only got this one. Otherwise, we're using Black Feather. What is our next node is 54. I think 55 we're pretty much screwed on. But let's see. 55 we're going to use Rotten. Alright, so we use this guy. And then this guy. All right. That was so sloppy. uh, I think I just Uriel monster these guys down. I mean, I could try a Seaquake. Maybe Cryo does like a water move. Does Cryo's water move deal damage? Kind of forgot about Cryo having Megataunt. So I think Steam Rat's gonna bust us up. I need to get a calculator real quick. Alright, so everybody's dead but Steamrat. We're just gonna turn transfer freeze Steamrat? Or CDA, or I don't really know. Oh, he had his trait back. Okay. Good thing I did that then. So we already turned transferred, so that makes life even easier. Wow. That's the new hardest node in the Gauntlet, boys and girls. Whereas if you had your Maze Monster already ranked 3, you could use him on this node. I think that's why they did it. That's like... At least that's what I think they did it for. Alright, so everybody's stamina is at 0. Now I'm going to use Witchcat. So it's going to be Tabora, Blindworm, Witchcat. I just gotta figure out what runes we put on Witchcat now, since this is the first time we've ever used Witchcat. And moves. So we need to know what moves. Deals moderate special damage to one enemy, activates all cooldowns on one enemy, gives 1 extra turn. That seems fine. Deals moderate dark damage to all enemies, applies possession and nightmares to all enemies. That seems fine. Deals moderate special damage to one enemy, activates all cooldowns on one enemy, applies nightmares. That one doesn't seem that good. Have any other AoEs, I wonder. What's this say? Applies precision and evasion to itself. Maybe. Possession. And then just dark damage. Mega Possession seems better than Evasion. Alright. Our relics. I don't know what relic I should put on her. And then what runes? I got 8s. I'm short on 9s. And I got 10s. What do y'all think in the chat if you're still there? You got 10s, we got 8s. Yeah, everybody's down on them 10s, huh? All 3 10s? 10, 10, 8? All 3 10s, huh? Because there's going to become times where we want this team to be super fast. Okay, we'll just do the triple 10s. I want to get a turn with her. Well, they take turn 2 and 3 before I get my turn. $14 times 3. They still would get it. Yeah, what do y'all think of that? Looking kind of interesting. Maybe I should go with Witchcat banner. All right, so we are AoE possessing, I guess. Well, we're CDAing someone and we're AoE possessing. Or are we mega possessing one of them? I don't know, but I guess we're ready to find out, huh? Well, I totally misplayed. I forgot. Well, that's the end of my Gauntlet stream. Oh my goodness, guys. Why did we do that? We should have put Team Speed on our Witchcat. What were we thinking? I can't believe we brain farted like that. So it looked like they gained 16 stamina. Because Nightmares doesn't eat up all of the stamina gain. It only eats up enough to where they have 16. So yeah, he goes to 1, then he goes to 16, I think, or 24. 1 and then 24. So he gains 13 stamina. We can't, that's the thing, Natish, we can't, or Natar, we can't spend the gems because they got their stamina back now. So we're just leaving it like that. Today we played horrible in the Gauntlet. The next thing we're spending our Stardust on is the Maze Monster for that stamina leak. But one of them I don't think was my fault. One of them I think, like, how could we have known any different without spending 30 gems? Like finding out that Uriel Essence resets the rune math. The game recounts runes after a Uriel Essence trigger. So anyway, we still broke 8k dust. And that is it for today. I guess while I'm here, I could go ahead and do my my chores. Alright, what I mean by Uriel reset math is, you know how at the start of a node, like right now when you enter a fight, the game counts your runes up, meaning it says that like I have so much speed, so much strength, so much life based off my runes. As soon as you hit fight, it does that math. That's what gives you that turn order up top there, is the fact that it calculated all the math. What I'm saying is, after a Uriel Essence trigger, it redoes that. It does that again after a Uriel trigger. So why that matters is, let's say you have a monster and it dies and it was wearing like team speed runes. If then one of your Uriel monsters dies, the game will recount runes and it won't count your dead guy with team speed runes because he wasn't there at the time of the Uriel Essence trigger. You get what I'm saying now? That's Uriel math. Meaning, when a guy comes back from Uriel Essence, the game at that point in time recounts all the runes. It does the math. So yeah, like basically how I found that out was we were using Steam Wrath, Bombetta, and Shelly. Bomb gets killed, then Shelly gets killed. Shelly's Uriel triggers revive Shelly, but when Shelly revives, the game no longer counts Bomb's runes because it does a recheck right after that Uriel and Bomb's not there. So you can't get credit for his runes because he's not there at the time of that Uriel trigger. And why I know it would work that way is because if Shelly never died, so your Bomb got killed and then your Shelly just got punched, you would still get Bomb's runes. But that Uriel trigger resets it. Same as if your Shelly didn't have a Uriel Essence on, you would still get your turn. You just wouldn't have an alive Shelly. But since your Shelly comes back to life, the game recounts the runes. Yeah, so it's very... Well, I get that you understood. I'm just telling you how I figured it out. That's all. In case, you know, later on you're curious to that. Like, you want more than just my word for it. No, I don't think it's a bug, Darshan. I think that's how the game is set up that way. And that explains a lot, because I think the people who have been trying to explain to me that they got robbed for their team speed or this and that, like, that's what's happening. That's what's happening is most likely they're using triple Uriel teams, and one of the monsters isn't coming back to life because it's been killed twice, and then they wonder why they don't get their Tabora or their Lindworm's turn that they should have got, and it's because when their Lindworm or their Tabora revived, it recounted the runes, and the third monster was dead, so they didn't get its team speed, so they got jumped. Really tricky, but really simple too. Yeah, well, I'm probably the first one to figure it out too. And it's basically just because, like, I want to know why things happen when things happen, bro. like I said, at a very young age, I was the annoying kid with all the questions. But why? But why? Maybe, I mean, if it's a bug, that's still the way the bug works, so maybe they need to change it then, because like it doesn't seem right that if my Shelly wasn't wearing a Uriel, I get my turn, but since my Shelly's wearing a Uriel, I don't get my turn. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why? That doesn't make sense. It should, like, they need, I don't know if they need to fix that or what, but Yeah, I mean, it's only a nice 30 gem lesson if it helps other players. Like if people just, don't learn anything from it, then I mean, yeah, Steam Wrath. Cool. Welcome to the Steam party, bro. I'm about to work on my first Frostborn video tonight while I play. I'm going to be taking notes on what I want to put in my video. It's going to be a tips for noobs. When am I streaming Frost? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I probably will not be doing a Gauntlet stream for the next 2 days. And the reason is because in real life I'm having like a house inspection, so like I'm gonna be busy cleaning and stuff, and I can't basically be using all my free time to stream because it's not fair to my woman that she's the only one cleaning my shitty, nasty place of a home. Uh, I might stream Frost after this. I don't know. It'd probably be a pretty boring stream though, but because I'm going to be taking notes in real life about making a video, and then I'm basically just going to be farming because I spent all my resources doing Odin the other day. But I mean, it was cool. I got my first pearl. I can solo the second boss. I think I'm going to show people how to do that on YouTube. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely going to make videos for this game. I figured that I would show people how to solo that second boss because I use spears. Meaning, like, you just run a circle and you hem him up on a doorway, and you can do 84 damage a lap using mushroom soups and spears. So I think you can beat him in less than 30 minutes with just spears. I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that PvP is fun, but it's basically like a big time waste early on, meaning, like, it's fun killing people, but at that same time that you're having fun killing people, like, you could have been getting stronger. Like, I really need wood. I really need stone. I spent all my resources. I don't need to PvP anyone right now. I need to stockpile like 100 stone and 100 wood because you got to remember that the more you level up, Anima's done. I'm done with that game. Knuckles found out you could cheat on it, and I don't like to play it anymore because of that. It was a lot of fun, but it's nowhere near as good as Frostborn. I'm telling you, man. If you were liking Anima, just switch over. Play Frostborn with us. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I will keep it up with my Discord. We're eventually going to transition to Frostborn all the way until Diablo releases. Like, I 100% am enjoying this game. I love it. It's got so many good things about it. It's multiplayer, it's co-op, it's PvP, it's dungeon crawler, it's RPG. It's everything I could ask for from a mobile game. It even covers all those same itches that RuneScape used to hit, except for, like, I don't have to worry about leveling my skills to 99. Like, meaning I get to chop wood and cut stone and all that other shit, but like I don't have specific skills that worry about doing that. I get credit for everything. Killing a monster gives you XP just like mining a tree or mining a log. Bro, Jumper, let's save our penance so next time it resets we can go straight to the vault. Yeah, David, I lost all my penance because I had them in the chest. But that community chest that I keep at my camp, the one that anybody can get into, I'm just gonna start putting all the penance that I find there. That's where I'm gonna put the penance. I'm gonna keep just put them there. So basically, I feel like that's a good idea for anyone. That way, like if you go kill a monster at Odin's while I'm not online and you get a pennant, just put it in the same chest with all the other pennants. Yeah, like we should just have one community chest. I probably got like 4 bronze and a couple silvers and 1 gold. But yeah, like we would have had enough to already open up a vault had I not been a dummy and lost all that items to Odin's resetting. But we have to make sure we get a forge key before it resets the goal because we need 3 forge keys to get to the next area. I'm not gonna watch the maze ads. Um, I is that a marijuana leaf on him? Guys, is that a pot leaf on his egg? Am I tripping or is that a pot on his egg. You think that's maple? Hmm. Do maple leaves look like pot leaves? I mean, yeah, I guess, pot leaves aren't brown, but that's so looks like a pot leaf, bro. Who's smoking now? I think this Anton's smoking, bro. They gotta let us know that he's a cosmic. Anton a cosmic. Yeah, I got Axel Mac, bro. That was my free cosmic. Anyway, I need to put my defense back. Then we can leave. I have no idea. I don't know what he does. I haven't looked at him. I have no idea, like what his stats are, what his moves are, nothing. But so far, as I'd say, almost all Pierce monsters are usable for something. Yeah, that's what I heard. He has Pierce as a trait. That's all I've actually heard is that he's a nature monster and then he has Pierce as a trait. Aside from those two pieces of information, I don't know anything about him. Alright, so we got the defense back together. Now, in 53 minutes, hopefully we'll win. Because we are not in the top 1K anymore. So I think tomorrow, since I'm not streaming, I'll do a couple PvPs on my own time. You guys will know how many PvPs I did because currently we've only done 24. So, well, I mean, arguably, I guess you could say he would be the best Pierce monster if he can stamina drain and he's got Pierce, but it's still an argument, man. It's totally debatable. Like, how fast is he? If all of his moves are nature moves, how does that help you? Like somebody like Vanos has multiple types of moves, which means oh, you're a nature monster. He kills you with his fire move in one hit. Like, I it all comes down to how slow does your guy have to be. Like, oh, so in order for him to be good, you got to do the same thing you got to do with Vanos. You got to put 3 strength on him. All of a sudden now, like, you're denied again, just like the other monsters. Like, the main reason why I level up Ruskula is because Ruskula will have, or free to play Russell, will have purr. Meaning in some distant future, you may have something I need to purr that's hidden behind something I can't get to. And I can wear all speed on my monster and go and purr that. Like maybe I go before you and purr your peers. And now you're just some lame ass nature attacker that's got to hit my brick wall. I have no idea, but in the future I see it that way because currently you don't need a Pierce monster in PvP. You can win against all the teams without using Pierce. Which, I mean, maybe that's why so many Pierces coming out is because it doesn't really matter at this point. But anyway, guys, that's the end of today's stream. I probably will stream Frostburn, but I'm not sure. You just have to stay tuned.